Hey everyone, welcome back to Life is Just Energy. If you're new here, I'm Breezy, and this channel is all about energy, awareness, intuition, and the patterns shaping our reality. I'm all about helping you tap into your own power. So today we are talking about something major, intuition. You've probably heard people say, just trust your gut or follow your intuition, but what does it actually mean? And how do you know that it's your intuition speaking versus just fear or overthinking or wishful thinking? And most importantly, how do you strengthen it? I'm going to break it all down in this video, so stick around because this is something that could literally change your life. All right, let's start with recognizing intuition. Because the truth is, we all have it. I remember when I was younger, I used to always say to myself that I wanted to have the intuition that my mother or that my uncle had, because it just seems like they just knew how things worked and they just knew what was what before evidence was shown to them. But as I got older, I realized I definitely had intuition. I just didn't know how to recognize it. In fact, a lot of us ignore it, second guess it, or straight up don't trust it. Intuition can show up in a few different ways. Sometimes it is that gut feeling, that deep knowing that doesn't come from logic or reasoning. Other times it's a random thought or idea that just clicks one day. Sometimes you might feel a pull towards something, or on the flip side, you might feel resistance, even if something looks good on paper. It can also show up as physical sensations, maybe like tingles or warmth, a sense of expansion, or maybe even like a tightness in the chest when things start to feel off. And for others, there are synchronicities, like signs or repeated numbers, or even certain messages that seem to pop up at just the right time. But here's where it gets tricky. Sometimes we confuse intuition with fear. So how do you tell the difference? Intuition is usually calm. It's like a quiet whisper that feels neutral and clear. Fear, on the other hand, is loud and anxious and urgent. So if you're feeling pressured or panicked, that's probably fear, not intuition. Okay, now let's talk about some real signs that your intuition is speaking. You feel drawn towards something and don't know why. Ever met someone and you just knew you were supposed to connect? Or felt an urge to take a different route home and later realized you avoided an accident? That's intuition. You get a strong yes or no feeling. Intuition often comes as an immediate knowing, like your body just knows. Things flow easily when you listen. When you follow those nudges, you might notice things just work out smoothly. Hindsight proves it was right. Ever ignored a gut feeling and later thought, damn, I knew I shouldn't have done that? Yeah, we've all been there. But the key is to catch it in the moment, not just in hindsight. Now let's get into the fun part, how to strengthen your intuition. Because the more you work with it, the stronger it gets. Quiet your mind. Intuition is subtle, so if your mind is always racing, you'll miss it. Meditation, deep breathing, even sitting in silence for just a few minutes a day can help. Journaling. Write down those intuitive hits. Keep track of the moments when you knew something before it happened. Over time, you'll start trusting yourself more. Follow the small nudges. You don't have to make big life decisions right now. Start by testing it, like going to a restaurant based off of a gut feeling, or seeing if you can guess who's texting you before looking. Use body awareness. It's a simple trick. Ask yourself a yes or no question and notice how your body reacts. If you feel light and open, it's probably a yes. But if you feel tense or constricted, it's probably a no. Trust it. This is the biggest one. The more you listen, the stronger it becomes. At first, it might feel a little weird, but as you start to see just how often your intuition is right, you'll stop questioning it so much. All right, so to wrap it up, intuition is always there. The more you practice, the clearer it gets. You just have to learn to recognize it and learn to trust it. So here's my challenge for you. Over the next week or so, pay attention to those gut feelings. those little nudges. Write them down if you have to. And let me know in the comments. Have you ever had a moment where you felt like your intuition was 100% on point about something? I'd love to hear your stories. And of course, if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on your notifications so you will hear about the next one. Thanks for watching, and remember, life is just energy. I'll see you in the next video.